Hi everybody, I'm Kendall from Evans Behavior Solutions. Today's teaching is meditation for beginners. I decided to make this for beginners because I get approached by a lot of parents and moms and caregivers that want to get into meditation. They've heard about how awesome it is, but they feel like they can't do it because they can't stop their mind, or they can't focus, or they feel like they fall asleep right away. They feel like they can't do it. So if you feel like any of that relates to you, you're in the right place. So first, let me say that meditation can be in terms of there's certain different levels to it. There's a beginner, there's an intermediate, and there's an advanced meditator. A lot of people want to jump straight to the guided meditations. They've heard about like astral projection and all kinds of things like that, and they want to do that. But those are advanced practices. I want to take us back to the beginner phase. And just because it's the beginner phase, this doesn't mean that anyone can't benefit. You can always benefit from these techniques. They are it's like the base to the house. It's a solid foundation. If you have these skills down packed, then you, I almost want to say, I can guarantee you that you will be an advanced meditator. All right, so let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is come to your favorite place, or really a quiet place where you'll be undisturbed. As you see, I came to one of my favorite places, which is down by the lakefront. I've been coming here for a while to meditate. So when you get to your place, you want to make sure that you're sitting upright. You can be in a chair with your feet flat on the ground. You can be crisscross, but you just want to make sure that you're alert and aware. We're not going to lay down. Beginners, I don't like for beginners to lay down. So, like I said, make sure you're sitting upright. So the basics about meditation, number one, is that you are really just drawing your attention, your awareness to your breathing. And what you should be focusing on is inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. So it would look something simple like this. A full breath in, a full breath out. When you do this, you can start by only focusing on a few breaths. Work your way up to 3 breaths, 5 breaths, 10 breaths. And then you can work your way up to meditating for minutes at a time. You know, you can start, I'm going to do 30 seconds, I'm going to do 1 minute, 2 minutes, work your way up to 5 minutes on up. Don't overwhelm yourself at first, just start small. Remember, any type of time that you spend on this is beneficial for you. I like to tell beginners to start by doing the meditation breath and doing 10 of them. You can keep track with your fingers. Sometimes I do that. I'll go inhale, exhale, 1, and I'll put my finger up. Inhale, exhale, 2. Inhale, exhale, 3. And I'll go all the way to 10. And your main goal is to make sure that you keep your awareness on your breath, going in through your nose, out through your mouth, all the way to 10. If you find yourself wandering away to your to-do list or to what somebody said to you earlier, that's okay. The point of this is for you just to gently bring your awareness back to where you were. So if you got caught up between 7 and 8, you just bring yourself back to 7 and continue finishing out to your 10 breaths or whatever your goal is. It takes practice to bring your attention and to take control of your attention. for the most part, we're used to just letting our mind run amok, letting it think this, letting it think that. This practice is where we begin to train our brain to come back to where we want it to be. So there you have it. There's number 1. Number 2, I like to call the ocean breath. And all these techniques are going to be generally about the same thing, about your breath and getting into a rhythm. So for this one, you breathe in, and as you exhale, you make an ocean sound with your breath that sounds something like this. It's nice and relaxing. So you inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. I like that one. And you do the same thing. As we said before, you can count to 10. You can do that for a minute. But the main thing that you want to focus on is that breath in and that ocean breath out. And the ocean breath really just automatically relaxes you. It's a really good one. Go ahead, give it a try. So our third, we're already at number 3, I like to call the yogi breathing. So with this one, we're gonna take one hand on our chest, we're gonna take the other one on our belly, and we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna breathe in through our nose, out through our mouth. But with this one, you want to bring your awareness to your chest as you inhale. See how it rises, see how it inflates with air. Then as you exhale, see how your belly expands and your chest kind of comes in. Inhale, exhale. Fourth and final meditation tip for beginners. This one is called alternate nostril breathing. I wish I had a fancy name for it. I'll try to look for one, but that's pretty much what it's called. So what you're going to do is, I like to hold my hand, like this, and you're going to plug one nostril, and you're going to inhale through one, then you're going to plug that nostril, and exhale through the other. So inhale, exhale. You want to draw your attention to which nostril it is that you're breathing in. So if we did 3 breaths on the right nostril, then we want to switch to the left nostril. So now this time we plug the right nostril and inhale through the left, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right, left I mean, exhale through the right. And you just follow that until you've reached your predetermined amount of breaths, or until you have reached your time limit. So that's it. Those are my 4 tips for beginning meditators. Go ahead, give them a try. Let me know how they go for you. Be sure that you follow me, follow my blog, go join my Facebook group, and sign up for the email list so that you can stay connected with me for all these wonderful new tips. And as always, let me know how things are going with you. I love hearing from you guys. All right, happy meditating. Bye, guys.